Caspar on the 8th of June 2021. I've got a German wine here, and a German wine, Victoria was just asking me where it came from, and in fact we offered this, gosh, I would guess 6 or so years ago. So what is it? Solely words on the label. I'm going to have to pick it up and read them. So vintage 2012, Vinningen, Röttgen is the vineyard, by the firm of Heymann-Löwenstein. This is a VD Verband Deutsche Prädikat Größe Lager. So its Größe Lager has been used since, I think, early 2000s to indicate sort of Grand Cru, a Grand Cru site. This is a dry wine from the Mosel. Gosh, thank goodness we got all that out of the way. Now I can get on with just tasting the thing, which is boldly coloured. It's got a lovely, you probably can't see that now, though you can. Can I get a bit closer? It's a bold, sort of bold gold, really. It's just looks very healthy in the glass. Looks fabulous. God, that nose just completely sucks you in. Let's try and pull it apart. There are herbal nuances here. There's a great deal of citrus fruit, and I'm thinking grapefruit, lime, a green-orange scent. It's lively, it's crisp, but at the same time it's beautifully ripe and rich. It's got beautiful definition to it. And then there's the herbal aspect, which is perhaps a bit of mint. Yeah, just fascinating. And then there's the Mosel stuff comes through, that sort of slaty character that appears as well, but it's got that wonderful sort of citrus, almost pithy energy and tension to the nose. It smells, pulls you in. Did I say lime? I think there's definitely a lime and even lime leaf note to it. There's a great deal of spice within this wine that fills the mouth. It's 13% alcohol, so it's not a shrinking violet. This is not like the cabinets for the Mosel that you know are 7. It can be, I think, less than 7% alcohol. You know, this is fermented dry with climate change. You know, the grapes coming in riper, and if you do ferment them dry, you can attain some fairly significant alcohol levels. I mean, and this is a favoured site, don't forget. So presumably south facing, or with the facility to get grapes good and ripe in growing season. Masses of spice and that slaty grip that sort of builds, gives it structure, gives a skeleton to the palate, off which hangs this uber gorgeous fruit of crisp apple and the citrus and the green orange, the pear, and all that spice and enormous length, and it picks up within the grip a sort of a pithy, almost slightly bitter character that adds to this enormous sense of refreshment. It's an unbelievably delicious wine. Gosh, we're good wine merchants for selling you that. Except probably most of you didn't buy that, because most of you don't drink German wine. It was a massive shame and a travesty, really, because that is, I mean, it probably didn't cost a great deal, and I'd probably rather drink that than a lot of Grand Cru white Burgundy. God, that really is good. 2012 Vinningen, Röttgen, Größe Lager and a dry Riesling. Did I mention Riesling? From the firm of Heymann-Löwenstein, Löwenstein actually, I believe. Just utterly fabulous. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm going to have it with a Caesar salad now. So I'm going to say goodbye, and I hope you're drinking something half this good this evening because you'll be enjoying yourselves.